Hi everyone, so this is my day in the life slash what I eat in a day. I started off the morning with some toast with chocolate coconut butter and some grapes and goji berries. Then I had a hair appointment, I was just getting it washed. Then I went to cryotherapy, which is like you go into this basically giant freezer and it's supposed to help with muscle recovery, and I have that on my head because I don't like to get my hair wet. Then I went to Ulta. I was just looking around. I really shouldn't be spending more money, but I really wanted more Benetint. Then I went home and it was lunchtime, so I had this portobello mushroom sandwich that I made, and I put some hummus on it with some corn and vegan butter on top. It was so good. And then when I was eating that, I was watching this show called Why Women Kill. It's so good. Then I had a snack plate: dates, seaweed, quinoa crackers, rebel cheese, chia jam, and chocolate. It's so good. This is my favorite snack plate. Then I went on my vibration plate. I know a lot of people think this is BS, but I've noticed it helped with my muscle recovery from working out. And it also really helps my anxiety, so I honestly would have just bought it for that. Maybe it just depends on the person, but I love it. Then for dinner, I had some Banza protein pasta with some vegan tomato basil sauce and broccoli and a bunch of pumpkin seeds. Then I did some meal prep for the week. I made barbecue cauliflower and I used this unsweetened barbecue sauce from Primal Kitchen. This did not take me long to make at all, but yeah, so then I normally have this with like quinoa and I add nutritional yeast. I add nutritional yeast on everything. It's so good. Then I had my spoonful of kimchi, and that was everything I ate and did today.